The Goffs November Foal Sale is fast approaching. We're here to see one of the stars of the catalogue, lot 745 from the Castlebridge Consignment by one of the world's leading stallions, Dubawi, out of the classic winning mare Nightime. He's a half-brother to the Group 1 winner Zhukova and a full brother to this year's Group 1 winner Ghaiyyath. This is as good as it gets.
Thank you very much indeed.
Henry Beeby, 4 years ago, you sold for 1.1 million euros Ghaiyyath as a foal. You're going to sell his brother in the November Foal Sale. How excited are you?
Well, we're over the moon. These chances don't come up very often. This is a colt by, well, certainly one of the best and most successful and most commercial stallions in the world in Dubawi. This colt is out of a classic winner who's by Galileo, one of the other great stallions in the world. Is an own brother to the horse that was on ratings second only to Enable at one point in the season after winning by 14 lengths a Group 1 race. And on top of that, he's a beautiful, beautiful colt. He's forward, he's good looking, he walks like a champion. And he comes from a farm that has a long, long track record of selling very, very good horses. They've got a small band of broodmares here. They only deal on the best. And this fella is the best. He's outstanding.
And that's the word that I guess best summarises the potential that he brings to the Goffs Foal Sale, because he brings the best of everything. You mentioned all the horses, that pedigree, that page is the best.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we're all about getting involved in the best. We're about classic winners. So this colt is out of a classic winner. We're about Group 1 winners. This fella's an own brother to a Group 1 winner. We're about the top stallions. This fella's by one of the top stallions, out of a mare who's by one of the top stallions. There's black type all over the page. Now, you can get a really good pedigree and the physical doesn't match up. This one does. I mean, it's a ghastly phrase, but this one ticks all the boxes. He's just, everything's right. This is the sort of colt who people will travel around the globe just to see him and to try and buy him. And when we sold Ghaiyyath, it was a very big deal. This is an even bigger deal because Ghaiyyath has proved to be the real deal. So this is a big deal because we're selling a brother to the real deal, and this fella could be the realer deal. He's just outstanding. Everything's right.
And therefore, what does it mean to Goffs to have secured him?
Well, it means a huge amount. We've always said we're nothing without the horses. We aspire to be the best, to sell the best. But without the backing and the trust and the confidence of breeders such as this family who are sending these horses to us and sending this foal to us, you know, we can't do it. You know, I can talk all day long about what we can do and how well we'll look after people. We can send people all over the world, as we do, to promote every horse we have. But the breeders of these top-class horses have to put their faith and trust in Goffs. You could take this foal anywhere in the world. You could go to America, you could go to England, you could go to Australia, France, and he'd be a standout. He'd be the best in any catalogue anywhere. So the fact that we have him, that he's coming to Goffs, is a huge vote of confidence, and it means an enormous amount to us. Our team is passionate about selling the best. This fella is the best, and he backs up a really, really strong catalogue.
How much pleasure did you and the team get when his brother Ghaiyyath won so impressively in Germany?
Delighted. You'd think the horse had nothing to do with Sheikh Mohammed, the way I was screaming. It was like my horse. I don't bet, and the reason I don't bet is because I get far more pleasure out of seeing a Goffs graduate winning. So when the likes of Ghaiyyath wins a Group 1 race by 14 lengths, it means everything. It's like it's our horse. And, you know, we call them our horses. You know, why are you so interested in that? That's one of our horses. We've only held the horse in our hands, if you like, for 2.5 minutes or so. God, it took a bit longer than 2.5 minutes, right enough. But we've only held the horse for a little while, been involved in the horse for a little while. But it means a massive amount because Ghaiyyath had been through our sales ring, had made a sale topping, a record-breaking price. So we want that horse to prove that he was worth that. And my word, he proved it that day.
Exciting times ahead, Henry. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to it.